Time now to check in with ABC7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher. She joins us today from Farlows on the Water in Englewood. Judi?
I am so excited to be down here in Englewood at Farlows on the Water. If you haven't been, you need to make plans soon. It's well worth the drive. You're going to love it here. It's beautiful. We're going to take you around for a tour. It's whether you're indoors looking out at the water or under the beautiful canopy vines outside, you're going to be able to see what they're doing here. A fabulous wine list. I am so impressed, and the food, very creative. At dinner, they have a fresh fish cart where you can actually pick out your fish for the meal. Beautiful lunches like fish tacos, there's steaks, there's appetizers, so much to enjoy, and you're going to be able to enjoy the hour with me as we sit back, take in the view, and enjoy the flavors of Farlows on the Water in Englewood. Welcome back. I'm here with Keith Farlow from Farlows on the Water. Keith, tell us about the history of Farlows and what brought you down to Englewood.
Well, thank you, Chef Judi. It's a pleasure to have you here. I would describe Farlow's cuisine as a combination of me growing up in St. Croix, Virgin Islands, and my wife coming to Kentucky. I had the pleasure to travel to almost every Caribbean island through being a swimmer, and my wife, we married in Kentucky, and I fell in love with her Southern cooking. So when I found the passion for Caribbean cuisine through all my travels, we quickly realized that we had a unique concept that we would like to present to this community, Englewood.
Well, you certainly did present it well. This is a really large establishment. Walk us through about the dining aspect of where you can sit and the water.
Well, my parents moved here after Hurricane Hugo in 1991, and that's how we followed suit in 2003. And we've been in this location for 14 years, and we've just really felt like we found a home when we came to Englewood.
I can totally understand it. How big is that boardwalk behind me?
We just constructed that boardwalk roughly about 4 years ago, and it's about 1,400 square feet, and we do entertainment out there every now and then if we're not doing entertainment on our great patio.
It is so beautiful, and like I said earlier, I love that you can dine inside under the air conditioning, the beautiful vines outside. It's going to be perfect, and I know your wife, Lori, will be joining us to describe this beautiful array of cuisine. So thank you so much for taking the time, Keith. I know it's going to be a special tasting.
Chef Judi, it's my pleasure.
Thank you. We'll be back in a few more minutes. And I want you to meet Lori Farlow. Lori, I'm so excited for you to describe all the cuisine that's on the table. So let's start right over here.
Alrighty, I can start with our appetizer tower. So we have a great crab stuffed portobello mushroom. We have our coconut shrimp on there. We make that sauce. It's a strawberry yogurt dipping sauce. It's got a little hint of coconut in it as well. Fried green tomatoes. I am from Kentucky. You must have fried green tomatoes on your menu. We sell boatloads of those. They're so much fun to eat. So that's kind of a mixture. Our coconut shrimp is so popular here.
Sounds great. Next.
This is the love of my husband. This is our goat. So we actually cook off goat here as well. We do the fried plantains, the Caribbean rice with that. We've got a jicama slaw. It's got a salsa verde over it, a little goat cheese over the top, and all of those things.
Sounds a little Jamaican in style,
yeah,
and
right,
I love it.
Absolutely.
Seafood lovers are going to love this dish.
That's our seafood pie. And that has shrimp, scallop, and lobsters in a lobster cream sauce, and that is heavenly as well. Very rich and creamy and good.
And for the carnivores?
For our carnivores, we do hand cut our steaks here. That's actually a prime New York strip. We also have regular New York strips as well, but that's our prime that we have topped with our marinated onion straws, picante pepper, a horseradish sauce that we put over the top of it.
I love all the different flavors you're working with, and I love a great fish taco.
Absolutely. So I love fish tacos as well. We actually use fresh grouper in that. We make a great pico de gallo that has the mango and kiwi, and then we have a spicy sauce over the top that's got pureed mango, sriracha, all of that, and so it's just a nice flavor on the tongue.
And
when
going to
you
be
eat it.
great with a mojito.
Yeah,
Tell
you
me
know.
about the shrimp.
So the shrimp and grits, what we have is we have wild-caught pink shrimp that we use here, and so we marinate that in like a Maker's Mark bourbon sauce, and then we fix our own grits here as well. That's in a cheese bowl made with Gruyere and Asiago cheese. And then corn pudding. I am from Kentucky. Again, I have to say you have to have corn pudding on your menu when you come from Kentucky. So
I love it. Now, if you're looking to eat lighter,
Absolutely.
I really like the idea of the salad with the scallops.
yes, that's our Caribbean scallop salad. And so we grill the pineapple, the scallops. That is really one of our heart-healthy choices, but it tastes really good. You don't really feel like you're being cheated, which I think is nice. We do a lot of salads, but that's a real popular one for everyone.
And this baby, I love whole crispy fish.
So this is a whole fried hog snapper. So, and we serve it with a variety of different sauces that you get. So all of these are different ones that we make in-house, from our cocktail sauce to our aioli, remoulade, all of those. And then just a little fresh olive oil with herbs in case you want to keep it lighter with that crispy crust and all of that.
I love it. Now, real quickly, let's acknowledge this fish cart
I know,
behind
how
me.
about that? So we're really proud of our fish cart. We make sure that we get in fresh fish every day. So that's a selection of what we get. We push that around the restaurant. That way everybody can see what they're eating so that they can enjoy it. And the kids love it. Adults love it. We like to see what we eat and like knowing it's fresh, I think.
And it's
so,
really fresh. Now, don't go anywhere because we still have another segment, and it's called dessert, and we'll get outside and enjoy something tasty and sweet in a moment. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you here today. We really appreciate it.
It's great for me.
Thank you.
It has been a delicious and a beautiful experience here at Farlows on the Water.
There you are, Chef Judy.
Thank you. Whether it's a Nutella brownie baked in a mug with homemade salted caramel ice cream from a local vendor, homemade tiramisu, this blueberry pie is incredible. So much to offer with a mango cheesecake. I'm going to have a wonderful dessert while we finish up here at beautiful Farlows on the Water. You're going to really enjoy your experience as much as I am and enjoy the freshness of the seafood, the homemade desserts, the wine list, and of course, the ambiance. So, while I send it back to you guys, I'm going to say happy weekend and good for me on the blueberry pie.